Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to EmpowerHer Live, and happy 2024. If you weren't with us last week, we really have something special that we want to talk to you about. And I am with my business partner, Angel Chandler, and so grateful to get to work with Angel. She's a top earner in the industry. She's brilliant. She's a beautiful speaker. She's a beautiful woman, great heart, and wants to help everybody. So, I just want to start with what we're here for is to help people in the industry. And we work with women. We're both women, right? So, I mean, we help everyone. We help the men too, but I think we both really have a passion for seeing women thrive, right? And seeing women who were in the situation that both of us were in before we found this industry, and helping other people to see what's possible. And I know you just got to share, right, Angel, to your
I
page. So we're good to go. So what we wanted to talk about, a lot of companies right now are in the momentum with incentive trips. And a lot of people are either already earned an incentive trip, or they're looking at an incentive trip being offered by their company, thinking, as Angel and I were just sharing with each other that we did, I'll never make it to an incentive trip. That's not me. That's for the top earners, and that's for the big people. And I really feel like more companies are really gearing their incentive trips to help the people who are just getting started get on that trip, because of the value of getting on that trip, that the value of being with your team, and having that special moment. So Angel, share with us, we were talking about not feeling like, oh, this isn't me, I'll never make a trip. And how did that change for you?
Yeah, I think when I first started, like almost 12 years ago now, and I would see these trips, I would just, without even looking into it, assume it was for the top earners and assume it was for the top people in the company at the top rank. And, oh, one day when I get there, I'll be able to enjoy these trips too. I didn't realize that they're actually incentive for the ground up, right? From the person that's maybe just at the first rank, that they have the opportunity to go. And I think it was also a little bit of a mindset thing as well, right? Not feeling worthy enough at that time. I had two young kids. I'm not picturing myself traveling. I'm just wanting to make money with the business. So I wasn't on that track. But I think that had I switched my thinking and been more excited and seen more opportunity, it would make the whole experience, the whole build more exciting, right? When you're working towards something that doesn't generally fit in your life, or maybe you aren't doing, or maybe you're not traveling, and you're like me when I was back there and not going anywhere. I had two small kids, and that's all I was focused on. So I think it's a little bit of a smaller thinking scale when you're feeling that way. And I love incentive trips now that I understand them, to be able to be like, okay, who's coming? How are we doing this? What's the plan? Let's get the points. Let's go, right? It keeps everybody in momentum, especially when you see something like a leaderboard come out every week, and you're seeing where you're placing, and you see yourself climbing. That's motivation to get out and build and build and build. So I love them now. But yeah, in the beginning, I didn't understand them.
Yeah. The turning point for me was I felt the same way. Like, that's not for me. I'll never make that. And we had actually an event in Las Vegas, and it was right after 2020, and it was earn. I think it was part of the trip, earn it, right? And I was getting up there on the leaderboard, and they ended up canceling the event because of COVID. But I got a bonus for what was, for what I was going to get in travel. And when that happened, I was like, wait a minute, if I could do that, I could, and really most companies now, I think like ours, are making it for doing the things that you would normally do to build your business, right? Bringing, sharing the product with customers, building a team, helping other people on your team to advance. So if you really just focus on helping other people, do what you normally do, but put a little gas on the fire, right?
Yeah.
And like you said, Angel, see yourself on that leaderboard. If you can get onto the bottom of that leaderboard, right? And then just, okay, I got there. This is how I got there. Do more of that, right? And just keep going. And what if you don't make it? Like, look at what if you don't make it? Look at the growth in your business because you tried. I just heard Jim Rohn this morning, and I'm just getting chills because it's kind of funny how it's playing into this. I love his quote of, "You think trying is hard? Wait till they give you the bill for not trying."
Mm,
Right?
yeah, that's really good.
It's, you think it's risky, and everything's risky, right? But putting yourself out there, there's no downside to this. There's no downside to attempting to get there. And I'll tell you the upside, like having been on the trips that I've earned, I got to go to Hawaii. I got to go to Costa Rica this year. We're going to Jamaica, and I I psyched myself up, like, you and the upside, I think one of the biggest upsides is getting around the people that we see like this all the time, that we see on the internet, right? Getting to sit on a beach with them,
Mm-hmm.
sit by the pool, hang out in the pool, have dinner. It's just so much fun. And then the other part is getting to hang out getting to hang out with those top leaders, right? If you're just getting started here and getting to hang out, there's so much to be said in my mind for that proximity to excellence.
Yeah.
The conversation is very different, and you see different things in yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Absolutely.
So I think like you were saying, Angel, I think knowing that it's possible, right? Seeing it as possible. And you wanted to talk a little bit about the mindset of it.
Yeah, like it's funny because when I got really engaged with our company, that was when you guys were just coming out of the Costa Rica trip, right? And I saw the camaraderie and I saw the things you guys were doing, and I had started watching some of the live videos, and seeing you guys just have fun. And especially, with our company, we have a thing called You Care, where you guys went out and you went to the school and you were with the kids, and it looked like it was one of the most amazing, most impactful
Yeah.
moments of the entire trip. That's all I kept on hearing over and over again. And in my mind, I was like, hey, I don't care what it takes. Next time they're going on a trip, I am going with them. Right. And that's when I really was like, am I doing this or am I not? Am I building again or am I not? Right. And I decided, yes, I am, because just witnessing that and seeing that. And that's the thing is, if you have an incentive trip that's coming up with your company, wherever you are right now, if you're building somewhere, or maybe you're building with us, and you're knowing this is coming up, exactly what Peg said. Imagine if you aren't there. Like, imagine, like, it's great to work towards it, and if you don't make it, that's fine, you've got momentum in your business. But just imagine if you aren't there and you have to sit and watch it from the sidelines. That's going to hurt a lot more than the effort that it's going to take to get on this trip, right? To do the things, just like you said, it's incentive and reward for the actions that we should already be doing anyways.
Yeah.
So if you can't get motivated by a trip to be able to do those actions, you've really got to stop and ask yourself, where are you at mentally? What are your goals? Really assess where you're at, and what do you want out of your home business? Do you want the success? Are you just here for more of the product use and hanging around some people, or do you actually want to build? And that's a question that really only you know how to answer. But I think, just like you have with the flag there, getting very visual with it, just having it be, there's not going to be any chance that you're not going to go. Just deciding, I'm going, I'm doing whatever it takes to get there. I am going no matter what. That is when opportunity opens up, right? That's when everything goes to work ahead of you to make sure that's going to happen. Hi Jennifer, when we were in Florida and our company announced their trip, I texted my daughter, who was up in the hotel room, and I said, we're going to Jamaica next year. Like, I didn't even think twice, right? It wasn't, and here I am making a promise to my daughter, and she's 17, so she'll be able to come. But I'm making a promise to her that we're going, right? And if I don't keep that promise, I'm going to fail as a mother. So there's no option of me not, right? There's a lot of hustle that needs to be done to get there, and there's a lot of things that need to line up and a lot of goals that need to be reached, but it's fun. And if you know there's that kind of a reward to go on a trip for a week with a bunch of your friends, how much better is that, right? And it is, and a lot of people come into this profession because of the mindset and because of the positivity and because it's a place where you get to hang around in a circle of people that maybe you're not hearing this stuff at home, and you're not getting fed at home with stuff that feeds your soul and that feeds your growth, and when you can go and hang out with people like that, it's life changing. When you get a week where you're only surrounded by positivity, growth, entrepreneurship, people having success, that changes your life. like
Yeah.
forever. There's no price to put on that type of an experience. So I think that if you've got an incentive trip that you're working towards, go for it. Go all out for yourself. You deserve it this year.
Yeah, I think what you're saying about the positivity that you get to be around, like I heard from so many people that their husband was like, oh my God, I have never been around such a positive group of people. Like, this is
Yeah.
incredible. And all of a sudden was like really, really super engaged in what they were doing. Right. So, and, you know, a lot of people are like, hey, I'm looking for something to post on Facebook or post on social media. You want something to post on social media? You know, this is amazing because
Yeah.
people, it's so easy to share. We share when we're on a trip, right? It's so easy to share. And I had so many people, both trips, messaging me like, when you come back, I want to talk to you more about what you're doing.
Yes.
You
So talk
know,
about that a bit, Peg, because you definitely do this well with attraction marketing. How are you using an incentive trip to have those conversations with people and to help you with building your business and your customer base?
so good question. I'm just starting to talk to people about it that are thinking about coming on board, saying, hey, I just want to ask you, are you interested in this? Because we can get you there. Like we'll have to, we'll have to do some hustle to get you there, but we can definitely get you there. So I'm having those conversations. But the other thing is, putting it out there that, hey, I'm excited. Like before we went to Maui, I did a video of like me just being super excited with my suitcase and my beach hat and sharing that excitement and the fun. Everyone wants more fun right now.
Yeah.
We're not looking for another job. Nobody's looking for another job.
Hmm.
Everyone's looking to feel better, to live better, and have more fun.
Yeah.
And if you can show people the hope to do that, right? And
Exactly.
even if they're not able to, even if they decide, a month before you're leaving that, okay, I'm not going to make it on that trip, but I am joining you. I am going next year. Right.
Yeah.
And it is just, this is not the only thing. We're not just in this for the travel, but it definitely is something worth striving for because I have memories that I made and friendships that I made that will be worth, that will be here with me for life.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And I think it proves to those who may doubt this industry as well. I mean, we're all used to big corporations having incentive trips, or I used to work for the bank and they used to do a Caribbean cruise every single year. Like, that's normal. This
Yeah.
is normal. This is our company rewarding us for the hard work as distributors. This is their gratitude to us and saying, "Here, let's go have some fun. Let's go enjoy ourselves and celebrate the work that we've done." And I think that's the best part of it. So for those skeptics out there, it's like, this is real. It's an option that we have said yes to because it keeps us home. We don't have to go out and get something second or third or fourth or fifth, right? It is just something that you can do on the ease of your own time. It gives you that freedom to work around it, but it gives you the fun. And Peg, I love what you've done, guys. Peg is one of the amazing leaders here on our team, and she this Monday really broke down our incentive trip for us. Well, how do you get points? What does that look like? How do you maximize this for yourself? And I really love that, Peg, because you just kind of reverse engineered the whole thing so that we can really understand. So if you say you're going to be going on your company trip, you better know how to get there, right? It's not just a wish and a prayer and say, okay, I hope that eventually my points add up. No, know the actions that you need to take. Know what you need to be doing, the results you need to be getting in order to be getting those points. And I love that you explained that for us.
Well, yeah, that was fun because sometimes there's a lot of pieces that move together. So,
Yeah.
and you need to have that map, right? If you don't know where you're going, if you don't know what to put in the GPS, you're not going to get anywhere. So you need to know what you need to do to get there. And we just really wanted to make sure everyone knows whatever company you're in, if there's an incentive trip, go for it.
Go for it.
If you would like to know what Angel and I are doing, we actually have two presentations today, one in just a few minutes. So at 2:30 Eastern, another one at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm actually going to put the Zoom code right up here. There's the Zoom code. And so, yeah, so we're doing that in just a few minutes, 2:30 and 9 p.m. If you want to know what we are doing, we'd love to have you join us. Get back to whoever shared this with you. Share this with people. If you know someone in a business that is like, oh yeah, there's a trip, but I'm not going to make it, let them know they can make it. They can do it. make a decision.
I
So
love that. Thank you, Peg. Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year, everybody. Angel, I'll see you in a few minutes.
See you over there. Bye.